Hi girls, so you guys have voted on my channel for this video. We're going to be talking all about what we're going to save versus what we're going to splurge on in our wardrobe. These are my personal opinions, but I've got some opinions, so let's dive right in. The timestamps are going to be down below if you just want to jump like straight ahead into the good stuff. But I wanted to start with outerwear because I'm coming into autumn where I'm living here in New Zealand, so it is finally jacket season. I'm over the moon, I'm thrilled, I'm excited because I love jackets. And you're going to hate me for this first one, but I actually think you can do both. You can do splurge, you can do save, and I'll show you three of my favorites. This first one is from Uniqlo. I will have to look up the price of this, but it was ridiculously affordable for what it is. It looks premium, it looks high end, and I wear this sucker all the time. It's a nice lightweight dark indigo denim jacket, and I think the key when you're buying like budget jackets is to like know the specific details that you're going for and to go for really premium quality materials. So that one is like 100% cotton. You can't go wrong with 100% cotton. The second option, I would still consider this a save. This was like somewhere around the $200 Australian mark, and it is a dead ringer for the Cezanne. I think it's the Clyde. It's got that beautiful collar but no lapels on it, which I'm obsessed with. It's just that lovely clean line. It has the gingham lining as well, and this is more of a heavyweight trench. I can't speak to the Cezanne Clyde one because it's literally 5 times the price of this one, but this one looks so good and it works so well for me. So in that case, like, I'm on the side of the save over here. It's 100% cotton again. It's really good quality. It goes with all of my outfits in the same way that that jacket would have done, but it's for like a fraction of the price. And then we come to my favorite, my baby. This jacket is creme de la creme. Like, I literally get strangers coming up to me and asking me where I got this jacket from when I'm like out doing my shopping or whatever. If I'm having a bad outfit day, if I'm wearing my pajamas and my sweats and I literally just need to go down to my local shop to get milk, this is the jacket that I'm throwing on over the top to make me feel like I'm actually wearing an outfit. And I feel like for that reason, this jacket is literally worth every single penny. This one is from Fabrique. I have a discount code with them, I'll leave everything linked below, but I'm obsessed. The fact that it's a cooler toned brown, as you can tell, like, I'm a bit of a fan of a cooler toned brown. I've literally painted this whole wall and my door. So yeah, it's one of my favorite colors. The herringbone, the contrast color, like, this is not an ad, but I wear this all the flipping time. It's my favorite, and so I'm kind of on the fence of this category. I feel like if you can get away with finding an item that really matches your description, you can go for a lower end, but I think it's really worth it to splurge on at least one really premium jacket. If you know me, you know I'm a fan of mix and match, high and low. Just have one really nice premium jacket. For me, the bomber jacket is where it's at because my winters don't get that cold, but for you it might be something more like a wool or a long line jacket. I'm so curious for you guys to like chime in and like let me know what your personal opinions are on any and all of these categories. Let me know which ones you save on, which ones you splurge on, and if you agree or like hard disagree with any of my opinions. I'd love to know, let me know. I just had to turn off my dehumidifier. Hopefully that wasn't super loud in the background before. Anyway, knitwear. I am obsessed with knitwear. I have a lot of knitwear and I have a strong opinion about knitwear. I feel like we should definitely be splurging as much as we possibly can on knitwear. I'm not saying like go and like spend all of your money, like all of your budget on your knitwear, but what I'm saying is get the best quality that you possibly can for like the budget that you have. Like every single piece of knitwear that I have, even this one, which is me made. I wore this in my last video. It's so snuggly soft, but I made this myself. Even the yarn that I got for this was like a premium quality yarn. It was 80% alpaca, 20% nylon, something like that. And I feel like that's a really good mix of like natural versus unnatural fibers. The majority of the time you're going to be wanting natural fibers in your knitwear. Acrylic does not wear that well, like nylon does not wear that well. Polyester, heaven forbid, if we mention the P word around here, No. This is one of my favorite jumpers from Everlane, and it is 55% alpaca, 30% nylon, 15% wool. So warm, so soft. Yes, it still does pill, but you can control the pilling with a comb and things like that. I don't think it ends up looking too bobbly compared to, say, like an 100% acrylic jumper, which don't even get me started. This one from Fabrique is one of my all-time favorites. It's one of my kind of like more goofy looking pieces because it's so zany. Like, it's just got stripes out the wazoo, and like even like the stripes from one sleeve to the other are different. They're mismatched, and I don't wear it all the time, but I love it on the days that I wear it. And that thing is indestructible. Like, I can hang it on a hanger, it doesn't get out of shape, it barely needs to be washed, it does not pill. I think it's like 100% merino. Merino is another really, really good one to lean on heavily. Budget is kind of relative to all of us. This is a Cezanne Gaspard jumper that I've had forever and ever. It has like stretched out more and more over time, and I ended up just literally cutting off the bottom of it. Don't hate me, okay? I chopped it off. Regardless, I still wear it as like a little cropped sweater. So for my budget, something like a Cezanne or something like an Everlane, I would count those as a splurge item. I don't hesitate to spend $200, like New Zealand dollars, on like a knitwear piece. I like to have that balance between like having enough to choose from, but having pieces that are going to last really well in my wardrobe. So for me, it doesn't really work if I was going to spend my entire budget on one jumper from the row, you know, and then that's like the only literal jumper that I could buy for 10 years. To something realistic that is still going to give me a really high quality piece for to buy, you know, multiple different colors or multiple different styles, so that then I can have choice. All of these budget opinions about splurge versus save, you have to make the same trade-offs yourself within your own budget. Like, how much am I going to apportion here versus there? What's more important versus less important? So let's move on to something that I would deem a lower budget item. So for tops, I would definitely say save. Again, another blouse that I have from Uniqlo. I bang on about this one all the time because it's such a Doen vibe of a blouse, but for like $20 or something, it's such a no-brainer to me, especially when you can get really premium quality fibers, really nice designs, and from a reputable brand. It'll be different depending on like what country you live in, what brands are easier for you to get. For example, for here, me in New Zealand, Cotton On and Glassons are two of the really accessible, affordable kind of high street brands that are doing basics. If I want to get Uniqlo, I either have to go for a holiday to Australia or get mail forwarding, so that can like run you pretty expensive as far as the shipping. Again, it's a trade-off because you get really, really good quality pieces from there. But regardless, this boxy cotton tee, which I actually have two of the exact same because I love this so much. It's got the sleeves that come down to my elbows, which I like. It's got the perfect crop, and I feel like as far as a t-shirt, it's something that has slightly less longevity in your wardrobe. And I've tried so many t-shirts from so many brands, high end and low end, that I feel like it's really not worth it to spend. I've got a little crop top here. Again, that's from Cotton On. I have like 3 of these things. I love them. Something about me is that I have absolutely no problems with buying 2, 3, 4 of the exact same item, especially if it's like in different colors, because I'm the kind of person where if I like the material, if I like the fit, if I like the silhouette, you best believe that I'm going to be wanting more than one of them in my wardrobe, because as soon as it's in the wash, I'm going to want to be wearing it again. Case in point, guys, this jumper just arrived. It is quite literally the exact same as my green jumper that I literally wear all the time. And yes, I am just out of the shower. I went and had a walk. I came back from my walk and my package had been delivered, and here it is. Oh, and it's just perfect. Yeah, I got a size extra small, which my other one is in a small. I got an extra small in this, but how perfect is this color? I mean, it still works really well. I kind of knew, I think I had the brown one in the extra small before, and that one just, I wore so much that I literally wore it to pieces. So I got the green one in the small, and now I'm back again to an extra small in the pink. But I'm gonna wear this all the time because it's genuinely, it's a different color, and so I'm going to use it for different color combinations than I would use my green one for. Oh, it's perfect. Happy day. Okay, back to the video. So I know some people are like, don't buy duplicates, you'll definitely wear one of them more than the other. That's not my personality. I genuinely will wear all of them. So yeah, that's me. Another piece from Glassons, it's like this slinky little cardigan. I do wear it as a cardigan and I wear it just as often as a top. And it was like $30, super affordable, perfect color, perfect fit, pretty good fabric content as well. And I have found that for the price of the higher end brands, especially the ones that are coming to me to New Zealand from abroad, they cost so much to just try them, to get them like shipped to me for a few weeks, and then they cost $30 to return them if they don't work. I end up shopping way more often locally for small ticket items like that, because I don't want to go ahead and like try a t-shirt from Cezanne for like $85 and then have to like spend taxes and shipping on top of that, and then also have to spend like half of that money again just to send it back when it doesn't work. No. I've got quite a few dresses in my wardrobe. Oh my god, I can't believe I can even hold all of these. They're so heavy. I would say both spend and splurge are equally as important when it comes to dresses. You kind of want to keep in mind, like, who are you? What are your daily tasks? This is something that I got for free in a clothing swap. Are you more casual? Are you more like risque? Are you more going out all the time? Are you formal? Do you like casual pieces? Are you somebody who even wears dresses a lot of the time? For me, they make up such a big portion of my wardrobe that I don't know if I could really even pick between splurge and save, but I say I would probably err on the side of splurge. This is my favorite dress in my wardrobe. It is from Rouge. It's something very feminine, very slinky, and it's something that to me I would be able to wear very casually, because there's something about how the top sits and how the sleeves are kind of little. They're not too ostentatious, they're not too like poofy or in your face. So I often will wear that dress as something that can be like dressed down or dressed up, and I find myself equally as comfortable in both scenarios. I do have a few of the little more poofy sleeve dresses. To be honest, is not my like most comfortable style that I wear, because it is very feminine. And then at the same time, I have this piece, which I literally wear this all the time when it comes to summer. It is from Christy Dawn, so it's at the completely other end of the spectrum when it comes to price. And so for me, I'm somebody who is willing to have a few of these really, really nice, beautiful, like premium pieces where I literally would not change a single detail on the dress. And then of course we have like event dresses, like this gorgeous piece from Rouge. This was sent to me. It's just such a stunning piece. I love the insane like red sunflower pattern on it. It's so fabulous on. It's pretty ostentatious. It's not the kind of thing that I would be wearing out to the supermarket, but it's such a cool piece to have in my wardrobe for, you know, events and things like that. Likewise with this slinky number, it's something that I wore to like a red carpet themed event recently, and I had so much fun. And my favorite thing about that is that these pieces become inbuilt with like fun memories. But this is a dress that I got from August, which is, I think, an Australian brand. And so that was probably around the like $200 mark, which is like sort of in between a spend and a splurge. I would say it's like probably more on the splurge side, but it's definitely not as far as like Realization Par or like Reformation or something like that. It's not only cost per wear, it's like your joy per wear. Like how much joy are you going to get out of this piece each and every single time that you wear it? This is another dress from Rouge that I adore, and I do wear this casually as well because it's just nice and plain. It's got that gorgeous navy color. It doesn't stand out too much, but it has beautiful detailing as far as like the lace and like the kind of pin tucking on the bodice and like all the sections and everything, and like it's beautifully made. I would say most of the time with dresses I steer away from like uber fast fashion or uber trendy. If I can get an affordable piece, that's fine, but it has to fit within the parameters of like, what is the fabric? How does it hang? Like, does it fit within the style of the rest of my wardrobe? Let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you have any like hard and fast rules according to the different like categories in your wardrobe? Because I feel like for me, for some categories, I tend to fluctuate a little bit. Right, talking about bottoms together, skirts and pants. Honestly, I feel like I would almost pay like almost any amount of money to get a pair of pants that actually fit me well, because that is the holy grail for me. Like, I basically almost never wear pants because they almost never fit me. So skirts is where it's at for me as far as bottoms. Typically, I will save on skirts because I am the type of person who likes to wear skirts like this. You can get them really easily from designer wardrobe or from Depop. If you have Depop where you live, like secondhand, you can find a lot of really cool like little mini skirts. This is a piece that I have from Fabrique, however, and it is like high end, it's premium. I wear this one all the time and I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. Same with this one. This is a lovely lined wool skirt from Petite Studios. It's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe because it's one of the only pieces that fits me when I'm bloated during my period. If we're talking spring, summer, this is the kind of skirt that I'm wearing very, very often. Something elasticated waist, something long, something flowy and light. This piece is from Uniqlo and I adore it. And then on the other hand, this is like a splurge version, which you may have seen if you saw my last video. This one's from Rouge, slightly different silhouette, but this is more of a dressing up skirt. Probably I might wear it a little bit more so like day to day in the summer when I'm feeling kind of flirty and fun and running around and everything is sunshiny. But I don't know, for like the winter and autumn months, I don't know, we'll see. It actually looks really, really good with knee-high boots. So this is only kind of a new in my wardrobe. So we'll see how often I end up reaching for it. I mean, it's this outrageous red. It's so fun. Something I will say about pants though, and about jeans and like bottoms in general, I feel like for me, it doesn't necessarily matter like how much you spend on it. What matters is like the quality of the material and the quality of the fit. So if I could find something that fit me really, really well from H&M, like I bought my favorite pair of jeans that I ever owned was for like $2. Either Levi's, I feel like they were really, really old Levi's, like vintage Levi's. They fit me perfectly at the time. That was before I had kids. And like obviously my body changed and I had to like say goodbye to my babies, but they were my favorite and they were not a splurge, but they fit me absolutely perfectly. So I feel like you don't always have to splurge to get something that's really good quality and that fits you really well. Sometimes it's kind of just the luck of the draw, and I would definitely be open to spending at like a lower end shop if the pants were good quality and fit me perfectly. The closest that I found has been Everlane. All right, to wrap things up, talking about like shoes and accessories and everything, these are dirty because they're my walking shoes, but I love these. They're from Merrell. I wouldn't call them a splurge because I feel like they were on sale for like $100 New Zealand, which is not a lot for a good quality pair of walking shoes with support, etc., etc. But I feel like with shoes, always spend for comfort. Like always spend as much as you can for the sake of comfort, for the sake of supporting your feet, for the sake of having shoes that are actually incredibly comfortable to wear. I feel like to me comfort is like number one. If there was a number higher than number one, it would be that number for me. Like comfort is so important when it comes to your shoes, to your footwear, especially if you're on your feet, especially if you're walking all day long. And when it comes to like sneakers and stuff, I've started to like branch into sneakers a little bit. I feel like it's kind of a whole genre of fashion that's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. As far as accessories like tights, socks, even underwear, majority of your underwear, I think you can save. You can get really good quality basics and save in those areas. Even like bikinis, I'm actually wearing a bikini today under my top, which is another Rouge piece actually. It's really nice. It's actually gorgeous. It's got these like polka dots. I actually love this thing. I might hop in the spa after this just to be able to lounge in my bikini. It's so lovely. Majority of the time I would say save on a bikini, but I also have that same mentality of like have one really, really nice one that you can like wear on occasions, that you can like wear in front of family. I live in a country that is very summery, that's very warm. You will be like in a lot of social situations wearing your bathers. So for me, it works to have a really nice bikini that I can be at the beach with my friends, that we can be hanging out with our kids, something that's really supportive, and you're not going to be like, it's not going to be coming off every time that you dive in the pool. But then I also have my like everyday bikinis, everyday swimwear, because swimwear literally lasts like maybe a year for me. It wears out so fast, and trust me, I've tried all the high end. I've tried the Hunza G, I've tried Andy Swim, I've tried Issei Paris. Like I've had really more higher end ones, and I find that they do not last any longer than the ones that you get from H&M, from Glassons, from Cotton On. So for me in my lifestyle, where I like burn through a bikini like super fast because I'm wearing it all the time, I feel like majority of the time I have save on my mind, and then I have one really nice one like this. And then I feel like jewelry could be its own video, even like all on its own, but just really briefly. Oh my god, I didn't talk about bags. For bags, I feel majority of the time you can save. This is probably the most that I would spend on a bag. I have got a Coach bag before and I was so disappointed by it. That's one of my most viewed videos on my channel, like the reasons why I'm selling my Coach bag. Honestly, that was a huge wardrobe regret of mine. This one is from Reformation. I am obsessed with this and completely in love with this. And this was still like a big spend for me. It was like $500 maybe New Zealand. I could probably get a few more of these Uniqlo bags. This is my ultimate all-time favorite. It's washable. It actually needs a wash right now. It's super dirty. But like just to have a few different color options available. I wear that one all the time when I'm like going on my walks. It literally fits my water bottle. Like I have a water bottle that's 800 mils and this will fit into my Uniqlo bag, and that is just appropriate for every day. You can crossbody it. It's just so serviceable. It's like got that kind of nylon material. It's perfect. I love it. And then this is more of my like cute bag. Oh, you can't see the buckle. This is like a vintage Araton bag, which I also likewise I'm obsessed with, and I got this for so affordable, like maybe $60 or something secondhand. And like look at the buckle. The hardware is silver on it. I cannot express to you how obsessed I am with the silver hardware, because so much hardware on bags is that really gaudy, tacky 24 karat gold, you know, the really yellow gold. And when you have a paler complexion like I do and wear silver jewelry like I tend to do, it clashes so badly with the really warm toned gold, and the warm toned gold looks so tacky against a cooler skin tone. That kind of gold looks really well with like that gorgeous like warm like Indian skin tone, or if you've got that gorgeous tan. Anyway, that's not me. So I love the silver. The silver is a vibe for me, and I just, if I can find a bag with either no hardware or silver hardware, I love it. But regardless, you don't have to spend the earth. The thing about vintage is like it's already been around for like 20 years. Like, you know, it has already stood the test of time, and it's going to stand the test of time because they just don't make them like they used to. Anyway, I'm like bags, I'm definitely on the side of save for sure. And actually I'm pretty much always on the side of save for jewelry, but I will say spend on solid metals. Like I love silver. It's my absolute favorite. And I feel like as soon as I transitioned to silver, I was like, I really wanted to love gold, and I do. I love like more of a soft gold and 9 karat gold, and I will still wear that occasionally, but silver has my heart so much more. I just feel like it fits my features so much better than gold does. So yeah, I'm happy in my silver lane, but I would never ever buy vermeil. I would never buy gold plated. I would never buy silver plated. Seriously, like always go for solid metals, solid silver, solid gold, even solid white gold, you know. And like you can buy things that are really affordable, like this beautiful little amethyst pendant. I love this so much. Like a bezel setting has my whole heart. I love it so much. This I got on Trade Me for like, the pendant I think was maybe $30, and I think I got the, is this my Figaro one? Yeah, I got this necklace separately, and it again was like $30 or something. both solid sterling silver. I feel like that's a blend of spend and save, because you can find pieces that are good quality, but you don't have to spend like $100,000 on them. You know what I mean? These earrings are completely fabulous. I'll see if I can remember where I got these. And I'm sure that you could get similar ones on Etsy. If I can't find the seller, I'll link everything down below. Actually, I am wearing gold earrings. I never take these out. These little bar studs are so cute. I was thinking about getting another piercing actually, maybe here or like above. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, I feel like that's everything. That's all of my opinions and thoughts on wardrobe staples. Like, a lot of the time you can save. I feel like majority of the time you can save. It's just being canny about the quality and like where you're getting your pieces from. And a lot of the time you can buy the specific pieces that you want secondhand on the secondhand market as well. So it's just about being really true to your budget and like not shaming yourself for not having like the most high, most expensive things, because majority of the time like you can still look really good spending less on pieces. And a lot of the pieces that I have in my wardrobe that look really good aren't from like the most expensive place in the world. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.